new trucker coming onto the road, there's some things that you need in order to somewhat excel in your job as being a truck driver. I mentioned before that you need a good GPS. I went into a little bit of detail of why I chose the Randy McNally. You also need a good CB radio. Reasons why I said you need a good CB radio. When you in like situations like this winter is just coming up, you would need a CB radio to be informed on things that's going on the highway, like when it's snowing and stuff like that. Especially when you up in the northern states, so like New York, upstate New York. You got Ohio, you got Pennsylvania, you got Indiana, you got Chicago, the states, the upper states that are prone, like normally prone to getting a lot of snow. You would need a good CB radio. The reasons why is because like I said, you will be informed on what's going on the highway. I currently don't have a CB radio right now because I had one before. I had a couple before, and when I left a company, I didn't end up getting all my stuff out of my truck, so I ended up losing my CB radio. But now I don't have one yet. I decided to wait to get a CB radio until it starts snowing. So right now I just think it's too many complications to have a CB radio. You get a lot of truck drivers that do a lot of or see a lot of crazy stuff on CB radios. So I just prefer not to have one right now. But when it starts snowing, I will buy one. If you're a new truck driver coming into the industry, you can get away with getting a good Cobra for about, if you want to be cheap, about $40, $50. If you want to save up some money and get you a really good CB radio that has better range and better frequency, you can spend about $150 to $170 at a truck stop. But on my channel, I suggest to new truck drivers to think smart and to think smart and buy smart. You know, there's different ways that you can get things that you need for trucking easily on Amazon. Like I bought a GPS, a Randy McNally GPS for my wife. Well, not for my wife. She currently has it now. But I bought it. It came with it was the same GPS that they set at the truck stop. It came with the weather and all that stuff, the Wi-Fi enabled, all that good stuff. And I had the GPS for like 2 years. And I decided to give it to my wife. And it's still working to today. Even though she done drove it, or even though she done ran it to crap, but it still works great. Everything still works on the screen, still good. The Wi-Fi is still good on it. Everything's still good on it. Well, you can go to Amazon and get the same products from the TA, the Pilot, any truck stop for cheaper, and it'll last the same amount of time, depending on how well you take care of it. 2 to 3 years, or even longer than that, tops. So you can find ways to spend money and spend it smart if you're a new trucker. Another thing I need to talk about, if you're a new trucker and you're just coming off your trainer's truck and you don't have that much money, but you're saving up money. The way you can save money is by buying your own food. Now, there is a burner that I bought that they sell in the truck stop that you can get for cheaper at Walmart. Now I'm going to show you the burner that I have and the cans that I have that I use for my burner, which they charge more money at the TA and the Pilot and the Flying J, but I'm a truck driver that thinks smart and I think differently, and I got mine from Walmart for $18. Cheaper, way much cheaper than they sell at the the truck stops. Um, Actually, there's a lot of things that you can get way much cheaper than the truck stops. You just gotta be able to look for it and willing to wait for it. Now, the thing is about when you trying to save money as a new trucker and you buying your own food, you could get away with you can even go to Walmart and buy you a refrigerator, like a freezer or a little bit of refrigerator, and just plug it into your truck. You can easily go to Walmart or Target or even the truck stop if you want to be a little bit expensive. You can go there and buy you a electrical outlet. It's an electrical plug that plugs into a cigarette lighter, and you have three or four electrical outlets that you can plug in, like the computer to, or your computer to, or your cell phone to, like, you know what I mean? Like you can easily buy that from the truck stop, and you can go buy your refrigerator from Walmart, and you can plug it right into there. So when you're driving through the day, your food will stay cold. You will have a little refrigerator in your truck. Your food will stay cold. Your vegetables will stay good and cold and fresh, and your fruit will stay fresh. So you can go to Walmart, buy your refrigerator, go do a little grocery shopping. You can go to Ollie's or somewhere cheap, buy you a nice good a good skillet, and you can cook your own food. You ain't gotta go to, if you're a new trucker, you ain't gotta, even for experienced truck drivers, you ain't got to go to a TA or a Pilot or a Flying J or Love's or any of these damn truck stops to buy their food. You can easily save money just by going and buying your own food and cooking it yourself. Like yesterday, when I had to do my 30-minute break, I cooked me a steak. I literally cooked me a steak, and it was good and juicy too. I'm gonna show you my skillet that I use and my cigarette plug that I use too as well. I have a 2017 Freightliner, so my Freightliner came with a refrigerator, a built-in refrigerator with it, and I got a converter that came with my truck, and I also have an APU as well that came with the truck. So there's many ways to save money when you're out here, and there's many ways to get things that you want for cheaper instead of buying it at the truck stop. So let me show you what I was talking about my burner and my cigarette lighter plug that I use. Now, you see all these trucks right here. They all lined up. Some of them in the door, and some of them is waiting to get into the door. You got an FDA guy right there. He must have been here for a while. But yeah, there's plenty of ways where you can save money out here in trucking. If you just think smart and use what you have, like the internet, Amazon, eBay, or whatever you choose to use, you can get things way much cheaper than what it is at the truck stop. Now, if you buy off Amazon, you might have to wait 2 days. If you're married, your wife will get it and she'll put it away somewhere safe in the house. If you're not married, you'll send it to your P.O. box at home, and it'll come. So when you get home on the weekend, you'll have it. You know what I'm saying? But there's plenty of ways to save money. You ain't got to spend. You won't have to spend tons of money to get the things out here that you need, when you can easily get it for cheaper, way much cheaper.